Bill Lomax, who is the Native American, has a Native American finance organizations to reach out to Native American Alliance and our coalition. The most impoverished Native Americans today remain on reservations, largely in the shadows. They ignored altogether. Bruce heads NACA, this whole movement to save people's homes and to restructure their homes and loans. Rainbow Push and NACA are building a massive coalition, not just a moratorium on stopping foreclosures, but recovery and reconstruction so people can rebuild what they've lived and then live again and create jobs in that way. If you look at Detroit as 90,000 homes vacant or abandoned, you'd have to have a massive workforce of people to begin to build. They would have to order lumber, which would put them back to work. They would have to have paint and glazing and windows and roofers and plumbers and roofers. And so we can turn the crisis into a massive plan for job reconstruction. And NACA is a big piece of that. Share with us briefly.
It's a pleasure being here at this time. So we're thrilled. We've been in Los Angeles. We're here for 6 days with over 50,000 people saving their homes. And now, as we speak, there's probably over 1,000 people from Los Angeles who are waiting for us in Sacramento. So we start tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning for 5 more days, 100 straight hours. And we always know people from LA go around the country and as well as around the state to save their homes. In terms of, we're thrilled to be in partnership with Reverend Jackson and with Rainbow Push to really use a mortgage product and a process where we can revitalize communities. So with NACA, we have a mortgage product with billions of dollars that allows working people to purchase a home as well as renovate with no down payment, no closing costs, no fees, fixed rate, always below market, today 3.75%. To use that mortgage product together with Rainbow Push to take abandoned homes that need to be owner-occupied, renovated, using the residents from the community who will be trained to actually do the renovations. So that's the future. So there is hope, and we're going to build from that, and we're thrilled to be here. Thank you.
Attorney Lomax, and then the big brother will take a question or two. It's just thrilled to be part of this growing kinship of workers with the original Americans. We've been so abandoned and so put aside, but now finding their place in the new rainbow scheme of things. Bill?
Thank you, Reverend Jackson. It's a real pleasure for me to be here tonight. I met Reverend Jackson recently and have really enjoyed his company. I want to just tell you who I am. Bill Lomax. I'm the president of the Native American Finance Officers Association. We represent tribes around the country on financial issues, and you may have a certain new stereotype about tribes these days that everybody's a rich casino Indian. The reality is that there's about 240 tribes that have casinos and about 565 in the country. So you do the math, and there's a lot of tribes out there that do not have casinos and still are one of the poorest groups in the country. So we are working with tribes across the country to help them on a number of financial issues. We see investments and financing as the way of the future for tribes. It doesn't matter how many legal rights you have in the world. If your people aren't working, it doesn't matter much. So we hope to bring more and more kids into the business world and the finance world. Thank you.
Lastly,